I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're just hanging steady. Middle of the pack, middle of the road. Call it what you want. That's where they find themselves.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Chris Paul is out there with Harden, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. Here we are, Tim, a battle with 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's the key tonight?
Well, I think any team that could put together a run is going to be in good shape, because at that point, once you get a lead, you let your defense take over and maintain that cushion.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Here's SGA. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Now here's Beal. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
Well, you know Beal's got that sweet jump shot, but when he is getting it downhill and attacking, good things are going to happen for him and his team.
SGA with the ball. Guarded by Harden. Back to SGA. Dort wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
And let's not forget, J-Dub finished in the top 10 in three-point percentage. I say that puts him in an elite category.
Now here's Beal. Last game, 26 points. Back to Paul. Harden outside. Pass to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Beal from long range. Dort grabs the miss. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Heat. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Zubac. Can't connect from short range.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Paul. Outside, Jones. Sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got 5.
Well, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
To the wing right side. Here's Holmgren. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers leading. Here's Harden. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Harden against Dort. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul, still without a basket. The shot by Beal, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 2. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And all of these guys know it's a chance to make that early statement. I expect this game to have not quite a playoff atmosphere, something very close to it.
Now Jones, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Dort misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
When your team is looking at a back-to-back, how do you approach the first game of the 2, Tim?
Well, I think you may go to your bench a little bit more early, lengthen your rotation, especially if the game isn't all that close. You're not going to see any starters play heavy minutes in that situation.
Are you thinking as a coach we have a better chance against this team than that team? Does it ever enter that kind of conversation?
It definitely does, but it could also be a dangerous approach if you think there's a particular matchup that doesn't favor you in some way.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Over Jones. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stop.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
Thunder trailing by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dort passes to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. SGA, good. SGA's got 8.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shai can go wherever he wants on the court.
At the top of the key, Lopez. Outside, Jones. Back to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on SGA. Lopez outside. Over SGA. And Holmgren pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And for all the talk, Jim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Derek Jones. Bogdanovich comes in for James Harden. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Collins. And it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And there's Collins on the assist from Lopez. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Dort. Higgins outside. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clippers leading by 8. Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. Over Williams. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now, here's Dort. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dort. One-on-one here. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
1:49 left in the first. Joe passes to Williams.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Collins in the post, covered by Wiggins. Shot by Collins, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Caruso, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Collins in the post, defended by Caruso. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Dort against Dunn. Now here's Dort. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Outside Batum. High post Lopez. Trying to end the drought. And Lopez throws it down hard.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Batum. Here's Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. And could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And So it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Hartenstein is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the three. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. All checked in for Bogdanovich. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Clippers leading by 8. And it's Beal in the corner. The 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way challenge. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Paul. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Thunder in 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his team.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue chip recruits coming out of high school. But Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Clippers leading by 8. Paul kicks to Harden. Pass to Jones. And here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Name a fake. The Beard got it down pat. Yeah, Harden gets to the line a ton.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And finally, someone scored.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Now here's Zubac. He's coming off a 22-point game against Miami from deep Harden. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. The first free throw is good. Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. And so Jones nails both of them. So when you look at different approaches, the player recovered from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there. Where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. And they're running. Here's Joe. Offline with his three. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for Los Angeles. Only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so Paul nails both of them. Under trailing by 9. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Williams. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden outside. Harden gets it done inside.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
SGA passes to Joe. Connects on the 17-footer. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Harden scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball against SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
All up top. 5 points in the game. Count it. Good.
No doubt one of the more imaginative players in our league. Paul consistently finds ways to score.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Thunder trailing by 8. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Joe with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's the screen. Nobody near Williams. And the 3 off target.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Jones up top. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And Williams is a really tough guy to slow down in the open floor.
Paul kicks to Lopez. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Oh, Harden sinks the long 3.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's SGA. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Now, Here is Harden, covered by Joe. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Paul. Dort misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to Dort. To the inside. Williams. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 9. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Collins with it. Williams picks him up.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Wiggins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Now, here's Dunn. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 6. Wiggins dishes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And Jalen Williams that time showing you that explosive athleticism.
Here's Dunn. Outside, Beal. And the shot goes down. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Thunder shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Outside, Williams. That's tipped. To the paint. Now the Clippers moving it up. 2 points. That one goes. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Clippers leading by 8. Takes it inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And one of the more skilled offensive players in basketball, Tim, is Bradley Beal.
Kevin, whether it's fair or not, he is judged against that hefty contract. It's a lot to live up to, but he's certainly capable of lighting up a scoreboard.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and Bradley Beal's reputation throughout his career has been as a volume scorer, and he's earned that reputation. But he's also very good at finding a way to create pace, which puts a lot of pressure on defenses.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now here's Brown. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Williams. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Los Angeles. Free throw good, Wiggins.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Harden outside. Beal against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harden outside. Latrey.
Number 14, first personal foul. 5th team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 55.
James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Better luck next time.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Raptors in Toronto. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Here's Harden. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Paul, and it's Beal in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jones kicks to Harden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. He's coming off an excellent season. And he was top 5 in field goal percentage, never settling, always working to get a good look.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. Holmgren outside. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Williams finds SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. They grab their own miss. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Yeah, I like that tight defense on Hartenstein. Sending him to the line isn't going to kill you.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harden can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
So quick, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Pass to Beal. Back to Harden. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac, a screen on Dort. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Dort. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he lays that one in. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Beal, the pass to Zubac. Beal taking his time here. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dort. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Paul. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Jones dishes to Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Harden. 24 points for him. Jones, the pass to Lopez. Hits it out to Harden. Paul for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 11 points.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Collins. Here's Joe, guarded by Harden. Here's SGA. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking off steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
As Dunn's checked in for Paul. Then for the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams. Pass to Joe for 3. They get it again. Outside for SGA. They shoot again. And good that time. And that's 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Done with it. Scoreless thus far. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's SGA. 17 points in the game. The wing jumper off target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
The vision that Harden has displayed over his career, simply elite.
Pass to Joe. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. And here's Harden. He's got 27. Now here's Jones. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe can't get it to go.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Caruso with the steal. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joe's got 8 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Jones with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Thunder trailing by 3. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Collins against Wiggins. Knocked away. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Joe, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out to the right wing. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pulls it up. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Misses from close range. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Joe. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Jones. Launches a 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jones. Harden's got 32 points in the game. And they're trailing by 5. SGA on the wing, guarded by Harden. Joe, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Joe's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Oklahoma City. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for Derek Jones. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Dort against Harden, and the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
SGA against Beal. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Wiggins.
If a guy's rolling like this, you continue to feed the hot hand. At minimum, he has to get a touch on the next trip.
Here's Harden. The Thunder pull it in. Dort's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Here's Harden going inside.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
The Thunder shooting about 42% so far. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 5. The Clippers trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Beal. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Dort. Dort against Harden. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Caruso. Back to SGA. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. So the Thunder 5 right now. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Alex Caruso out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 3. Here's Paul following the score by Oklahoma City. Outside Beal. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Caruso against Dunn. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Off target from three-point range.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Zubac, a screen on Hartenstein. Paul passes to Zubac. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort kicks to Caruso. And here is Williams. Back to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Beal's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Zubac, a screen on Dort. Ball finds Dunn. Outside, Beal. And the dunk by Zubac.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Caruso. Inside, here's Hartenstein.
Well, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Beal in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Williams. He's looking for Caruso and finds him.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've done so many things well in this one, including getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of easy points.
Collins checked in for Brook Lopez. Now Paul. Outside Collins. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Clippers trail by 3. High post, Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Top of the key, Beal. Banked in off the glass.
It just doesn't matter where Bradley Beal is on the floor. This is an elite scorer.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Caruso. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Dunn, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Zubac.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Caruso. Dort misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Collins dishes to Dunn. Paul for three. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Done outside. Pass to Zubac. Over Hartenstein. Bank shot. No good. The Thunder with the lead. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Zubac. Outside Collins. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. There's Harden training the 3.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Ball against SGA. Right side, Dort. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Paul. Zubac, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul finds Zubac. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, that's like clockwork. Paul's so good at reading the defense off that pick and roll. Great timing on the dish.
Now here's Caruso. And a wide open look for SGA. Good on the 3-point shot. SGA's got 20 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Los Angeles on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Again, the Thunder score.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Paul outside. Pass to Beal. Back to Paul. Now here's Beal. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Zubac. Here's Collins. Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Hartenstein. SGA against Zubac. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point. Thunder lead.
All of that work that Gilgeous-Alexander has put into his shot is paying off. We've really seen Shea take that lead.
Now here's Paul. From deep Harden. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. No good from outside. And it's Ball with the ball for the Clippers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Chris Paul covering. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Beal.
And you see Beal really applying pressure on the defense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. That free throw, no good.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And he sinks the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Here's Dort from deep. Rebounded by Zubac. Harden against SGA.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Clippers.
Harden hits them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now Dort shoots the three. No good there. Ball with the ball. Dort covering.
And Beal relishing that responsibility of taking the big shot. He is a natural leader.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in, and the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Jones with the screen on Williams. Beal. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
In big moments, you trust Williams to make the biggest plays.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Beal with it. Jones with the screen on Williams. Here's Harden from outside. Williams with the rebound.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that. And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How clutch.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Can't get it to go.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
It's Williams with the drive.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Jones with the screen on Williams. Ball outside. Here's Harden. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now Dort puts it up. And he trains the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's Beal. It's stolen by Dort. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition play.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And here is Beal. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.